Hey, Chris House fans. I know it's been a while since you guys have got a new stuff video. Frick, it's been busy. Well, I've been busy. We get married this weekend. Not to put my personal business out there. It's pretty exciting. And every time I turn around, there's something to do. That's good, though. It's a good thing. So I'm not going to complain. Because, you know, some of her family's going to say, like, oh, Chris said that it was a lot of work, and I don't know. What isn't a lot of work? Anything worth doing, right? Okay, so let's get you a new stuff video. I felt I had to explain myself a bit there, because I know I've had a few people come in, they're like, where's all the videos? I'm like, it's okay. Okay. So I've got, the pros list is fantastic. The cons list is very, very minimal, because I like to have some cons so that you guys can get a real, true, unbiased review. I don't know if it's unbiased, because I mean, we have the product to sell, but at the same time, some stuff ends up in clearance, and I don't think this is going to be one of them. Okay, so this truck looks fantastic. The body colors are great. I love the orange and black. Kind of, you know, got the Halloween theme going on. Even little things like the wheel wells back here, and you got this like little intake looking guy back here. All the stickers are applied really, really well. Like, it's mean. I like it. Now, wait till we turn it on here. Boom! Lights. Lights, camera, action. I'm liking that a lot. That's cool. So another thing too is the body fits really, really well. Okay. Now I know, and this is a truck that's going to go to a first timer, but a lot of these trucks are going to go to more experienced guys, because this is kind of a, I'm going to call it an intermediate to kind of pro level truck. So the way Redcat's marketing it, and I kind of see that as well. Now, let's take the body off. Let's get to the guts, okay? Nice. Feels good, too. A lot more substantial, even like raised door handles. Like, it's pretty cool. The back end of it looks nice. I'm just going to turn this off right now just because I don't want the thing taken off on me. And no, it does not come with a battery. We just wanted to do that to kind of show you the lights in there. Comes with a Savox servo. I'm impartial to these. Savox, you know, whatever. To each his own. However, as far as an upgrade over like a Hexfly servo, very, very good. And what's nice is we still give you the 90-day warranty on the electronics, which is even better. We like doing that for you. We've got nice big power wires going here to like your motor. We've got a nice motor plate in here too. Really easy to adjust pinion and spur gear mesh. This motor looks pretty beefy as well. It's kind of like a standard 540 size. Not that it has anything to do with it, because, you know, there's smaller motors I'm sure could, you know, go even faster. It's all about what's inside the motor, okay? This speed control is beefy, and the little red cover with the fan built in, I like it. And look at this, honeycomb cover. That means crap doesn't go in the fan and break it. Why isn't everyone doing this? You know, we have to sell a lot of fans to guys, but, like, you know, you see all the machined aluminum in there as well. Like, this thing means business, okay? I haven't got a lot of chance to play with the electronics on it, okay? So we're just kind of giving you a once-over, you know, face-to-face here, okay? Tire compound, really sticky. Think Proline Big Joe, or Proline kind of high-speed, like their trenchers, intercos. Nice big hexes in here. I think these are a 12 mil. Wait, let's check it out. Is it a 14?
It's gotta be.
Yeah, it is a 14. It's a little oversized. So Redcat, you suck, okay? 14 mil, give me a break. But it's strong enough where it needed the 14 mil. So you guys rock, and you guys suck, okay? It's okay. It's just, there's not a whole heck of a lot of stuff for 14 mil. Everybody knows that. This is in the 90s. But it's okay. The nice thing with 14 mil is we can adapt these down to a 12 mil to go to an aftermarket wheel, which is great. And 12 mil hexes are only like 10, 15 bucks, okay? Even in aluminum, I think they're 20. So we're okay. But what is really good is they did use metal. So thank you, Redcat. Sure, one of the guys there are sitting there scratching their head. They're like, does Chris like this truck? Does he hate it? No, I like it, okay? Let's also look at the wheels one more time here. We've got nice big web back spacing here as well, which is really cool. So, I mean, this is nice and tough in here. Here, I'm going to go move the truck so I can take the phone call there. I love it. Okay, we're going to go for a trip. Okay, let's go up here. Ball cup suspension. I'm always impartial to the ball cup. I think it is a really good adjustable suspension design. Overall, it is more durable. It's just one that doesn't age very well a lot of times, so you just got to make sure you maintain it, make sure it's clean. But again, this is a novice truck, but it is aimed at somebody who's got a little bit more experience, meaning that they're going to work on it and wrench on it, okay? Other big things, these shocks, the rates on them are great. Really, really tough, okay? I'd say it's about 3 times the spring rate of a like a slash 4x4 or twice the slash 4x4. So nice, heavy duty, big oil reservoirs in there, which is great. Super thick aluminum on your shock towers. Adjustable body mounts as well, so we can put these up and down, and they're the square beam, so you know they're going to be tough as nails. Full ball bearings, and they're huge. You got constant velocity axles, front and rear as well. Redcat's been doing that forever because they know that they last longer. They just do. Okay, so constant velocity means that this here, this drive shaft, is joined with the stub axle, or some people call it a constant velocity axle. Okay, so that is great. We really like that. You see that in a lot of high performance like outdoor gear, and it allows the vehicle to steer better with less friction on the drivetrain, and less binding, and it just physically lasts longer. Really awesome receiver box here too. It's all sealed up. You know, a little gripe though is like 6 screws to get into it. It's like, you know, really, but the upside is it's going to be sealed. So that, you know, we get a lot of this. We get a lot of, I had a guy in, nice guy, he bought a Sawback, and he's like, man, it's really hard to change motors in that thing. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, it is a little buried in there. He bought the little, the short wheelbase one. I agreed with him, but I also said, well, listen, how often do you have to change motors? And it's kind of like, oh yeah. You know, it's one of those. So it's a catch-22, but I'll always pick a design performance upgrade over something that's aesthetic or ease of use in this case, okay? We also have extensions here. Now, it would be nice to have a little bit of coverage on these, but I mean, if you have a little dielectric grease in there and these are plugged in, you're good to go. It's great. These are genuine Savox servos too, just because I did get a question with the TRMT10E. So as far as underneath goes, and I know the video is getting a little long, great. A lot of really high quality plastic here. And I know people are like, okay, so what do you mean by high quality? Well, it seems like it's pretty rigid, pretty tough. I like that. There's a lot of webbing in here. Webbing equals lightweight and a lot of strength. You know, think of it like a bridge. You don't have to have, you know, everything just needs connected. And you're good to go. I ran out of words there. Okay. Adjustable bell crank on the steering under here, which is nice and easy to get to. These little red parts are cool. Dressed it up. There is a lot of screws, nuts, and bolts in here, and the chassis looks kind of unflattering just because of the square kind of design. Who cares? It's called, it functions, it works. And guess what? You need to make adjustments to your servo. One screw, 2 screw, boom, plate comes out. Thank you. Adjustable wheelie bar as well. So, the only, you know, like the only things you're going to need, you know, really cool looking arms too, like wavy. The only thing you're going to need on top of this is a battery and charger. Look how big that wheelie bar is. Like that's got to be 3/4 inches wide. Great. Even the big tubes in the shocks too, like, or the stanchions or the rods, if you want to call them that, okay? Super big. It's like 1.5 million bigger than anything else on the market right now. That's anywhere near this price point. Now these are going to sell, I think they're $479 or $499, whatever. We'll double check that. The only other gripe too, the radio is a little cheesy, but it has a ton of functions. Whatever. You know, again, a lot of guys have like a Spectrum DX4S or a DX4R or a DX4C or even an old DX3 that they're going to retrofit in, but the radio it comes with is great, and it, you know, it's great for a basic radio plus a few features with a 3rd channel, which is good. So turn something on and off, lights, whatever you want. So there you go. We'll go back and put the body on it. I know we're getting into a 10-minute video. I apologize. I try to do it nice and quick. Oh, and a lot of M3 and M4 hardware on here, okay? So Redcat did a nice, I'm going to set this down for a second. So Redcat did a real great job on this truck. We're real happy with it. You know, we're looking forward to your feedback as well. Here's the radio. A little cheesy, but it gets the job done, okay? And that's, again, why it's not a $1,000 truck as well, okay? So for under $500 you get yourself a nice rig, nice looking wheels, nice body, excellent electronics, probably some of the highest grade electronics that come stock in cars. And I say that because Redcat's had possibly the best electronics overall as far as warranty numbers, everything, for the last 7 years we've carried them. And they're some of the most inexpensive stuff on the market. So what does that tell you? It tells you that they're making good stuff. Okay, guys, you guys have a great week. If you have any questions, if you want us to give you any more info, just reply to the video and check us out. Come on in. We've added lots of new stuff in the last couple of months. Like I said, it just hasn't made it to video. But you guys have a great week.